Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They'll go with a direct snap. We'll give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Give to the running back. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. And the Longhorns line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Give to the fullback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun. Wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Catch in the middle. It's bingo. Ball is loose. Defense grabs a football and there he goes. There he goes. Touchdown, Kentucky. The defense puts on the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fitting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
possession. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Van. Makes the grab. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Longhorns are flying down the field. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. He'll keep it himself. Turning it off. Defense swarming on that loose ball.
Fumbles are great for someone. We're always thinking about as a defensive player. Man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turn.
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sideline. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They'll run it from the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick pass on the fly motion. A solid pickup there before the defense was able to make the stop. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big 10 action right now. Wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy all week, but they're in the birthplace of college football. This one is close. They're up by 7 over Oregon.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one and
process is when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Longhorns will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on third down. Puts it out of the air. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it up at 3-2. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. With the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying to move them on the counter. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets some yardage and gets down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kick is in the air. Now on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback adapted. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a quick throw out to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Finding open areas. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3 before they get it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gets it back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Back to throw. It's Manning. And the quarterback sacked at the 12.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback. Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But finally now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
But when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Now they'll run the draw. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can lead. Always got some space.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Moore. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Longhorns have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to it. They sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing and build this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings, try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after he minimum pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. And the Wildcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Grab in the backfield. It's McGowan. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. It's complete. They bring him down, and he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quick snap complete. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They wanted to finish, and now they did on that possession. Effective offense leading the way here, establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, get clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showing in the night today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gronkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent.
There he goes. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. At the 45 on his way. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Forced to just throw it down and down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The running back has it. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback feeling that pressure. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Texas! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys offenses were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun, the ground game. They finally get it started. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. That had all the makings of Bart Meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle. It's long. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
The Longhorns will boot it away to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, I'm not going to let that happen. I want my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the ranks, and they're going to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try to get outside. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the ball comes out. Turning it on. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Longhorn! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Hands it off. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Trying to get the edge on the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wildcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. This quarterback part of their running game. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got it for space. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Right back to the well. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. He'll keep it himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They'll run the toss. Breaks the tackle. What a nice job by the defense to straighten out, not just any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Flips it out in the flat. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Punt is on its way. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a third and lots of work to do. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Tough, hard-nosed running. But still just short. It'll be 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped. Way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. That's the grab. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on the 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, and he'll have yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Smashes it
aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, Dave.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down, and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job of that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quickly complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. It's a draw. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Longhorns are on the move. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. After run, now throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the play on the interception, and maybe they're looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Gives it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Down, and they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground for the back. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it. And all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Manning. The throw. He's got him. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they They'll give it to him again. Creates a little space. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back on the option to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Under fire. And the ball is slowed down back to 43.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're setting up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Hand off from the gun. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. Quick spin on the run. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
Well, the defense knew they had a huge challenge coming into this one. This running back, one of the top 10 in the nation right now in rushing yards, they're going to have to load the box defensively, and they're going to have to get a lot of hats to the football because he is not easy to bring down.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. The give on the option. Touchdown, Texas! They looked finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arkansas is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Darren McFadden out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Texas A&M. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Here's the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. He'll keep it himself. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Pressure is effective from the defense. Just behind the midfield stripe, 48.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Moore. There he goes. He cannot get there on 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Complete out of the backfield. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a good, solid pickup for the defense cuts him down. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Plows through the defense. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. It'll be a draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools...
Wasting no time taking a shot. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Coming out with it, it's Evans. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Mississippi State's offense taking the field for a chance we had to see them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football. And I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, I remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties. And you're right, speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Reese. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Mississippi State right back to the line. Off play action. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself and then put points on the board.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Dropping back, it's Manning. Zings it complete to the right.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On target to the left. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And the Longhorns trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. He is going nowhere. Scott at the line of scrimmage. They moved him right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And as they come to the line of scrimmage here, you can take the lead with a field goal, but a touchdown here gives you extra cushion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. room to run to the right here. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Moving through the defense. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle is Williams. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play. Give to the back. Turning it off. Big pickup on the ground here and keeping his drive moving and gives them a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. They'll leave it with him. Neither team's wasting time putting points on the board. They've got it back. Down 14-10. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few. The Longhorns up to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Runs through a tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. It's a draw. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Wingo. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So that penalty's going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a group.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard
this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Mississippi State right back to the line.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that's...
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number and keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Already going back and forth, and they have a 3-point lead of 17-14. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He's got the back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good game. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. To the air on first down. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown Longhorns! Quick strike through the air for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. That's caught. It's Williams. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Oh, man! Mississippi State going up-tempo. Grab near the marker. It's Mosley. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, those last two plays were disasters, and now it's 3rd and 17. With the catch, it's Thompson. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. A missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. Here comes the Texas offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Nice move to keep running. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Nice move to keep running. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Longhorns are on the move. Throws it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Got a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Texas. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And what a nice touchdown run. And this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After giving up that score, now and down he goes back at the 3.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Leaves it with the back. Tried to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Manning. The throw to the outside is complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds with the sack. With the turnover, he's got 1 plays here on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. A little release to the back. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle, and that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put some up. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Back to pass, it's Shapen. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Mississippi State right back to the line. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. And the returner will be brought down. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settle for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Longhorns! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Wisconsin.
Working that left side now.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds a little space.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Reese. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Dropping back, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught, close to the marker, it's Moore. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Holds it in. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes the grab on the left. Guided out of bounds. second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Manning. Makes the grab, it's Wingo. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Off near the sticks, it's Mosley. And they reacted well with the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reese. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Shapen. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Unloads quickly.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with it.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air. It's Manning.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Running to Green.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Quick release by the QB. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access, some cushion, coverage. For the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him. He tackles him for no gain.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Makes a man miss. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. David, you're the analyst. I'll defer to you, but it was as if he saw cover one and says, I'm attacking downfield.
I like that. You should always defer to me in all situations, but exactly right. See the safety. Now I know the outside third of the field is mine. It's a one-on-one matchup with the corner. I like my guy. He likes him for a reason because he just made a big play for him.
Off the play fake. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by 10 to Ole Miss. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. To throw, it's Manning. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Fires to the wideout. And it's caught. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Williams. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of bench is short. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6-time tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. To the air, it's Manning. Quarterback now breaking the field. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll go to the ground. Past the 1st down marker and still running. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Pull and throw off the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Winston. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Chapin. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Bulldogs come to 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Booth. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They're going to run it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's caught downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, but we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They're testing the right side here. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Longhorns will call on their punt team. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Williams. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one there in business at the 21. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
That last play has this defense on its heels. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. In the backfield, it's Thompson.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something.
And they add 6 more for that trip to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Yeah, how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Mississippi State right back to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds his man, it's Williams. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. back to throw. It's Shapen. Puts it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Wants to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Across the 25, he's got room. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. From the gun, the running back looking for room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. First down here for the offense. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to